Good day, I'm Carrie Ann Smith and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, August 5. The Ministry of Finance and Planning has received $100,000 in grant funding to streamline its operations and improve efficiency. The money was made available through the United Nations Development Program. It will help government to continue the public sector transformation program. At the recent ceremony to formalize the partnership, Minister Horace Daly said the Finance Ministry would first bolster its capacity and then replicate the system across different ministries, departments and agencies of government. He reiterated that, among other things, public sector transformation would improve service delivery and save money.
So anything that we do and all the things that we do in changing processes, systems, and the way we all operate, the transformation is grounded in the growth agenda.
CEO of the Petro-Caribbean Development Fund, Dr. Wesley Hughes, is contending that it was a very good decision to pay off a portion of the debt owed to the Venezuelan government. Last week, the Finance Ministry completed a transaction with the Venezuelan government to buy a portion of its debt under the Petro-Caribbean Energy Corporation agreement, using a portion of the $2 billion raised on the international capital market. The debt was purchased for $1.5 billion. Speaking at a JIS think tank session yesterday, Dr. Hughes explained that the debt deal was mutually beneficial and offered significant macroeconomic benefits to Jamaica.
The fact is that the debt to GDP ratio has come down significantly as a result of this operation. The net present value from the deal is positive, which is the ultimate determinant as to the success of a deal of this nature.
Dr. Hughes' comments followed a press release issued by the Finance Ministry on Monday. The ministry says the transaction is expected to reduce Jamaica's debt to GDP ratio by approximately 10% and will make Jamaica more attractive to local and international investors. The administration is also insisting that the deal does not signal the end of the Petro-Caribbean agreement. Government's push to develop a viable bamboo byproduct industry is getting support. On Tuesday, the Planning Institute of Jamaica signed an agreement with the Organization of American States, OAS, to provide $130,000 to the Peckham Bamboo Pre-Processing Project.
The general goal and objective of the Peckham Bamboo Pre-Processing Project is to promote the creation of opportunities for productive employment, particularly among vulnerable groups.
As part of the project, 40 acres of land will be put on the bamboo production to support the development of byproducts such as charcoal by the year 2018. 80 young persons from Peckham in Clarendon will receive training and employment as part of the project.
When we were told about a project like this coming to Peckham, we were excited, and after consultation with the stakeholders and the committee members, they readily bought into it.
Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller is encouraging greater private sector involvement to build on the momentum in agricultural growth and to reduce rural poverty. For its part, she says government is providing marketing support and linkages with markets in North America and Europe.
Major private sector companies such as Jamaica Producers and Value Fruits have signed on and joined farmers in the agro-parks to cultivate new varieties of sweet potatoes for export. In cassava production, the government has joined forces with Red Stripe to create a new cassava industry in Jamaica as part of the Great Jamaican Beer Making tradition.
The Prime Minister was addressing this weekend's Denby Show in Clarendon. And finally, the JUTC Kingston City Tour is now in motion. It was launched on August 1 at the Half a Tree Transport Center as part of measures to diversify the income sources for the Jamaica Urban Transit Company. The initiative is expected to enhance the capital city's tourism product, but is not just for visitors to the island. For now, it offers 3 touring options to the public.
The spirit of reggae, which will showcase the vibrancy of the development of music in Jamaica, both historically and contemporary. And then we will have the Heritage at a Glance tour, which will give insight into our cultural development. And the final tour in our initial 3 will be Yo Ho Ho and a Bottle of Rum.
Transport Minister Dr. Omar Davies is inviting Jamaican companies to sponsor school children, particularly those from the inner city, to participate in the tours.
Because this is an important part of their being knowledgeable about their country, but more important, being proud of their country. I sincerely hope that private entrepreneurs will develop their own ideas of our tours. See JUTC as the service provider, but do your work in terms of what can you show not just the foreigners, but our own people about ourselves.
The launch was followed by the inaugural Spirit of Reggae Tour, which took patrons to the Bob Marley Museum, Independence Park, Trenchtown Culture Yard, and Tough Gong Studios. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.